Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper One. I'll give you another update. Boots on the ground, what people are feeling, people are seeing at their job. I appreciate everyone that's sending me information. It is mind-blowing. The level of destruction of our country, it's mind-blowing seeing that we are on a slow burn. We are in SHTF. It's a financial SHTF. We don't have the violence, we don't have an EMP going off, we don't have a nuke going off, but it is an SHT event. It's going to change your life. I've talked to some people, and I know some people personally, they're having hard times because of their job. Some people work sort of like on a commission basis, and if they can't get products to sell, they can't make money. If they can't get parts to work on things, they can't make money. These people are feeling it. It is urgent for them. Just make sure you take care of yourself, and if you can help anyone else, do what you can do. Let's get right into it. I appreciate everyone that sent me the information. Unbelievable. If you have any first-hand information because you work in that field, to you it might be, it's not that important. But it's a data point, and data points add up. And I'm seeing some data points that are repeating. You can send it to Southern Prepper One, the number one, southernprepper1@yahoo.com. I appreciate everyone. A few people I didn't send back a thank you. I'll get to it if I can, but thank you. Let's get started in it. A project manager at a large university, a very large university, 50,000 students. Backlogged 18 to 24 months on motors and controls for the university. Paint short supply. Any metal good, extruded metal good, especially aluminum, can't even get it. Plumbing supplies ordered months ago, no date on even delivery. People are retiring, and as soon as they get to their retirement day, they're out of there. They're having problems hiring people. A lot of people are saying the pay is too low, so they have lowered the entry level requirements, and that didn't even help get more people. So they turned to hiring contractors to do some of the maintenance work. But the contractors don't have any people either, they tell you, so they can't get to your project, or the material is so delayed. Some of the projects that they need done now are 6 to 12 months before the work can commence because they can't get the materials or the parts. He's seeing no depth of inventory. The supplies that they use to run the facilities are being used up faster than they can be replaced, so that is going to be critical when they run out. This is very important. This is a large university, I mean huge. It has 50,000 students, and right now they're making it, but it's not looking good. Also, a DMV worker, manpower shortage. Usually they get hired, they work 2 to 4 weeks and then quit. So what they did was they raised the wages for the starters. And what that did was they put the starters now at the equivalent of people that have been there 3 to 6 years. So these people's morale has crashed because they didn't get a raise to go higher than the starters. So starters are making what people that have been there for 3 to 6 years. You got low morale, and I understand. Cement contractor out west. He was talking to a plant manager of a concrete plant, and they are short Portland cement. Very short, like limiting their production. They can't provide concrete to all their customers, or it takes multiple days to get the concrete there. Let's switch over to a small company. This was interesting. He sent me a lot of good information. A small company, they make hardware for rope, synthetic rope, web slinging, chain applications. This is large stuff, heavy lifting in the oil and gas fields, logging, and then big, large structural buildings going up. They have 3 plants in 3 states that make stuff. And they noticed last year trouble buying castings and forging. Now it's just getting catastrophically bad for them. No new purchase orders. They have people that supply them. They have 3 founder vendors, 2 forging vendors. They're having trouble getting steel bars. So this company laid off workers because they don't get the steel bars. They can't make the products, and it's a vicious cycle. They have 1 steel bar mill and 1 steel tubing mill that are not taking any purchase orders. So these companies have it so bad with getting supplies, getting people, they're not even taking new purchase orders. So this small company that makes hardware and all this other stuff can't get stuff. So it causes a ripple effect all the way down the line. Let's move out to Northern California. Somebody sent me that diesel is $6.80 and gasoline is $6.20 a gallon. Incredible. Largest residential electrical contractor in this state. And I'm going to tell you the state. He's the largest residential electrical contractor. They've been getting notices that their suppliers are going to be charging about 20% more for all the supplies they get. So they're going to turn around and charge the customer. You know, at first you can eat a little bit of that, but eventually you can't eat 20%. You'll be out of business. So you have to pass that cost on to the customer. This is a contractor in flooring and carpentry industry. There's a shortage of construction adhesive that's affecting him. Also, Baltic Birch, that's the center core of engineered flooring and plywood. It's coming to an end. Boom. Because most of it comes from Russia. Next, imaging dye, short supply. I've gotten so many nurses and people that work in that department say the imaging dye is critically low. They're rationing it. Another report from someone is the Mexican government is shutting down their quarry operations. This is going to affect limestone coming into the United States. So basically, I guess it'd be more the area near Mexico, but they have a 2-week supply and then bang, nothing. So if you need some gravel or whatever this entails, it's limestone. I don't know how it's being used. You might want to get it if you're in that area that borders Mexico. Oh, this is very disturbing. This is pediatrics ICU. They are so short on medical tubing. So this would go all the different tubings that go to the babies. They used to change this stuff out every day. I don't know if it's one particular one. I'm not sure, and I don't care about the details. The main thing is they used to change it out every day. Now because of shortages, it's 3 or more days before they change this tubing out. So to me, I don't know if this is going to cause a problem, but if you change it out every day and now you're going 3+ days, it could be a safety concern for babies eventually. And these are small babies that can't take care of themselves. All right, this is a place in the center of the country. That's all I'll say. The entire company did mandatory training to learn to reconfigure pumps and to display the double-digit prices. They're also having shortages of pump filters. Very serious pump filter shortages. KFC owner, been in business long time. I'm just going to say decades. He had to get hit with a 17% price increase on his product. So he's raised his inflation just 17% right there, just if you go to KFC. Oh, this is a lady that works in a laboratory in a hospital. They have no small size disposable lab coats, so they have to wear the larger ones. And she says they make them, all the small ladies in there look like they're wearing a tent. It'd be uncomfortable. I would hate to wear something 2 or 3 sizes too big for me. So, you know, if you're wearing a tent, you're not doing your job properly. You can be distracted. You can be uncomfortable. So they're also out of small gloves. That's more reason. If you have to wear a large glove, it's uncomfortable. You can't do your job as good. And it could be a safety problem. You got a big glove on your hand and you're handling bodily fluids or testing something. I would say it's a safety problem. Good chance of spilling it, doing something to endanger yourself with these laboratory specimens. Also, out of butterfly needles and then tubes to draw blood they're out of. And also they're very short on, I guess, the pink and green tops that they use for different purposes of testing. And shortages on other things. I won't bore you with those. All right, save, I think, the best for last. This is from an individual that works for Walmart. A lot of my family works in various departments at a Walmart distribution center in this state. They service over 100, I'll just say over 100 Walmarts in their area. And they normally get 200 trucks a day, 200 plus trucks into this distribution center. But they've been only getting about 28 trucks a day. So what's happening is, very quickly they can unload those 28 trucks, and then they have downtime. So they're asking people either to voluntarily go home, or they're making them take non-paid time off. There's nothing coming in from the Chinese port, so no toys, clothes, and anything else coming from China. Also, at this particular distribution center, no Campbell products, I guess soups or anything, no Campbell products have been coming through this distribution in a while. So whatever they have at those stores around there is all they're going to have. Also, a manager said Kraft was going to raise the price of their salad dressings to $7 a bottle, but Walmart pushed back and said no. So tentatively it's no, but they're saying eventually it is going to have to go through because of the increased cost. Also, 2 years ago at this facility, they had so many trucks coming in and out, they had to rent land around town and in the country just to stage the empty trailers after they were offloaded. They don't have that problem anymore. So, continuous logistical problems. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying so you can make informed decisions on your welfare, on your ability to prep, on your ability to put back things, on the ability of spend your money wisely. That is very important. I want you to use that money wisely. A lot of people I know are being affected, and a lot of these people, and there were a few more that said the biggest killer to them, if they can't get a product as a contractor or a subcontractor, they can't go out and do the work. If they can't do the work, they don't get paid, and it is affecting people. So yeah, it's a supply problem. You might go to the store and you can't find what you want, but it is affecting those contractors that do a lot of work. I hope this helps. I'm going to keep bringing this to you as long as you guys out there bring me information. And if it's just one little data point, don't feel, oh, it's not important. They don't need to know it. We do need to know it. We need to put pieces together. I appreciate all those that sent me. Thanks.